a lot of the skin on the tops of my fingers are gone. I was just doing my normal daily things, and I looked up and I saw this huge plume of smoke.
An ordinary day took a life-altering turn for Justin Knutsen.
It must have been 5 minutes later that both my phone and my wife's phone went off with a level 3 evacuation.
His family's home in Spokane County was suddenly in the direct line of the Oregon Road wildfire.
I told my wife to grab our 7-week-old baby, Liberty, and just put her in the car, grab some basics.
Justin's family made it out safely, while he stayed back in his pickup truck to ensure neighbors were also able to evacuate. The flames surged closer.
I probably hit between 50 and 60 miles an hour on that black smoke because I couldn't see through the black smoke, so I didn't know the extent of the fire on the other side. As I was looking at the fire was completely engulfing the trees. I mean, it must have been 40 feet high, and it must have been 50 feet into the tree line. And all I could see was orange and red just everywhere. There were trees breaking. I probably made it 45 seconds past that black smoke, and then my truck shut off. I had no power in my truck. I had no gas. I had no brakes. I had no steering. I couldn't do anything. It had just totally shut my truck off. And so I waited until my truck got down to about 5 miles an hour. And I just said to myself, you can't sit in this truck. You can't. And as I was running, I was screaming as loud as I could possibly to keep all the air out. And there was a faint honking. I just heard a really faint honking, just beep, beep. I remember I was watching my skin drip off like water. It was just dripping off of my arms. I was watching it fall off of my legs. And I had seen a couple pieces fall down past my eyes off of my face. But as soon as I hopped in her car, there was like this huge relief.
The driver got Justin to safety, where he was doused with water to cool his skin. He was soon airlifted to the Regional Burn Center at Harborview.
Justin had 30% of his body which was affected, which we would consider a severe burn, which requires ICU admission.
He had suffered second-degree burns.
A lot of times they should heal, or at least mostly heal by themselves. So we started with wound care and elected to observe them. And we actually placed a product on most of his burns that allow them to heal by themselves without having extensive wound care.
He underwent one operation for a skin graft to his left arm.
As long as he's able to do his therapy, I anticipate a full recovery to the point where he'll be back doing exactly what he was doing on the course of a couple of weeks to a month.
Justin is now healing in his home community alongside his family, but with his house and many of his neighbors' homes destroyed in the fire, he's ready to get to work as soon as he's able to.
I'm a construction worker. I own my own construction business, and so does a couple of my friends. They own construction businesses, and so I'm just excited to get together with them and start rebuilding the whole community. I'm just super happy to still be here.